What's going on, everybody? And in this video I will be covering the Demolition Derby class. Now I am, like I said, covering all the classes in the Crew 2 for the best part and sets you guys want to have on your vehicle. So in this video I will be covering the Demolition Derby class, which is one class that a lot of people probably don't even use. I am one of those people. I literally only use these vehicles when I absolutely have to. Looking at the set you guys are going to want to go after, obviously Nitro Chemist. Not really a shocker there. This is probably the best thing you're going to need. You're not going to really need any other set for this car, guys. There's really no point of having another set. Fade Magnet's useless on it. Scorebreaker doesn't really seem like it does a difference, so I really wouldn't bother going after that on this vehicle, if I'm being honest. I would just get after Nitro Chemist there, just so you have it for the future summits, whether these cars show up in them or not. When it comes to what you guys want on the car, obviously I have Bulldozer and Pure. Really depends on what you're doing. I noticed some of them are races, which is what I'll be doing in a little while here. Bulldozer increases collision impact force by 6%, and I have a 52% increase there. That would be insanely helpful if you're doing actual Demolition Derby event, like the ones that show up in the summits, or just in general. That is actually really helpful, and then obviously increasing power for your nitrous by 8% with Pure is also very helpful. If you're doing a race, Bulldozer is kind of useless, but at least you have it on there. That's why I recommend guys just getting the Nitro Chemist set. Anything like any kind of Nitro Chemist set on this car would be fine. The set I have here was actually from an older summit a while back. And that's pretty much it, guys. Anyway, let's get right into a quick race. Alright guys, jumping right into a quick race here, like I said. So, I am driving, well, the car looks kind of like a Bel Air. Like I said, guys, these races don't show up too often. I'm doing one of the figure 8 races here just to make this a little simple. So, showing Nitro Chemist off right now, you will notice that you go through nitrous very quickly on these cars. It's more of like a little boost, I guess, as you will see there, how fast you go through it. In the end, though, it also gives you a little quicker boost to getting your nitrous a lot faster with these cars, which is very cool. And I just destroyed that person. Anyway, guys, getting right back into it. So, you will notice, like I said, that the nitrous goes down very quickly in these cars. And that's, well, obviously normal because, well, if you had nitrous like the hypercar or something like that, that'd be kind of ridiculous. These cars are more made for a little arena and some boost to knock some other racers out there, which does help. This is one of the figure 8 races here, and I just sent that car into a new dimension. Like I said, having Bulldozer could actually help you on these races as well, guys. This is one of the little figure 8 races here, just to show this off and make this a little easier. So why aren't these cars showing up in summits often? Well, to be honest, I really think that maybe people don't really like these vehicles too much. The Demolition Derbies are kind of fun. I don't really mind them too much. Sometimes it'd be a little frustrating. I feel like a lot of them are actually based on RNG, which kind of annoys me a little bit. I'm sure other people have noticed that as well. And if you're wondering what I mean by that, I've noticed it depends on how good you have a start or what happens. Sometimes cars can be wrecked perfectly aligned with you. You can get the perfect damage there, or extra damage that you see just appeared there, and pretty much go destroy like 3 or 4 cars instantly and get like 60,000 points like in a couple of seconds, which is kind of crazy. I have noticed that does pop up more often, and the more you actually play the Demolition Derby events, you'll notice that. It is kind of interesting, but I definitely would say it annoys people a little bit. To get a good score on a summit, you normally have to get around like 130 to 40,000 to get a really high score. So it really does depend, and I don't know what just happened there, of what you're actually doing. A lot of the people who are probably grinding these cars out and or parts for these cars probably are not going to be doing the actual Demolition Derby events. I actually did the races for it, like the race you see here. These are the ones that I actually did to level these up. And then eventually I just went after one of the Demolition Derby sets for the car that was in one of the summits, and I just got that instead of, you know, doing 400 of these races trying to get the parts that you want. Kind of crazy, honestly, and a little ridiculous, but if that's what you're really into doing, be my guest, I guess, right? Overall, guys, do I think these cars can show up in summits more? I'm gonna have to say yes on that. It seems like a lot of the other classes I never thought I'd seen summits are showing up. It seems like what they're doing right now with summits is they are adding different type of races into others. So don't be surprised if you see these cars show up in a rally raid race or something like that, which is actually kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool. It's a little different there. Nice seeing a little difference in the races there. They have removed the escapes, like I said, which is not a bad thing. They were very annoying. I got kind of tired of driving a Bugatti down a mountain, which I could not be the only one. So now we're not doing those for a while. I don't know when those will be coming back. But like I said, who knows what they'll be doing with these cars, guys. So if you're going after a Chemist set, I'd recommend trying to get it on these cars as well, because they may end up showing in some weird races in future summits. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching.